Episode 6. How to find the gratitude vibration even when you're feeling down. This story was originally published in Woman Be Well online magazine. Gratitude. It's a vibrational level. Chairs are being knocked over, there's screaming and wrestling, and tears are being wiped from eyes. Yes, it's my grown-up daughter's family birthday party, and 5 so-called adults and 4 grandchildren are playing an unruly and side-splitting game of musical chairs. My face hurts from laughing, and my heart feels like it will burst with joy at us all being together again after COVID lockdowns. I feel like crying with gratitude for my beautiful family. The vibe is buzzing, expansive, heart-opening. Contrast this to 30 years ago, when anyone coming into my house would have felt a very different vibe. Stricken with grief when my marriage ended, I was wandering around in a daze and could barely smile or hold a conversation. I was understandably in the grip of a lower vibrational state. Most people instinctively have a sense of feeling down or elevated, depending on the emotional state they're in. These words are no accident. They are literally describing the energetic or vibrational quality that match those emotional states. The energy body. Science is beginning to find evidence for the intuitive sense we have that we and other people are giving off different vibes. Energy workers and ancient medical systems talk about the energy body, also referred to as the auric field or the biofield. In a peer-reviewed article in Healthline, health and technology writer Rebecca Stanborough talks about vibrational energy. She explains electromagnetic energy waves in the body, how thoughts and behaviours impact bodily rhythms, and how certain practices such as gratitude are known to provide important health benefits and raise your vibration. Let's all stay in the gratitude vibration then. That's easy when we have a windfall or get that new well-paying job. It's natural to be thankful when someone has given us a gift or a caring gesture. But what if life events have you feeling despair or totally stressed out or enraged? Gratitude can be hard to find when there's an intense health crisis for a child or partner, a loss of your beloved business that you built from scratch, or a home situation that's far from safe. Maybe you're feeling something like that now. What to do? Telling someone who's in despair or grief to look on the bright side or count their blessings can be the best attempt by a confidant to make them feel better, to literally lift them up out of the heaviness of the lower vibration. It can also unwittingly be a negation of very real, valid and understandable feelings. It can be an unconscious need for the listener to scramble back from those feelings they themselves avoid like the plague. They're telling you to look on the bright side because they sure can't go into the dark places themselves. Perhaps there's another way. Without searching for that person who can hold space for your feeling state without running away, you can do something kind and loving for yourself. You can notice and gently sit with those lower emotions and allow them to be, without trying to avoid or suppress them. You can acknowledge that of course you are shattered at your relationship breakup, or having to ask for food assistance after losing your livelihood. You can gently hold space for yourself and simply say, yes, that's so hard. I get it. If you're in the role of the listener and are ready to sit with them instead of trying to fix them out of it, you can say those exact things to your friend. But won't I stay in that lower vibration forever? It can definitely feel like that. But while allowing our less than lovely feelings, we can at the same time make a choice to start finding something small to be thankful for. Our circumstances may or may not change, but in that moment, we can raise our vibration one tiny thought at a time. It doesn't have to be outlawing the lower vibe to find the higher. Both vibrations can exist at the same time. The tiny gratitude thoughts don't need to be manufactured. You can find them with a little shift of awareness into what's happening now. It can be subtle and small, and about things you'd normally take for granted and not even notice. Finding that fresh out of lockdown feeling. Do you remember that feeling of absolute gratitude for those everyday things when you came out of your first COVID lockdown? You mean I actually get to sit in a movie theatre with my friend and eat ice creams? Hey! I can finally visit my nana in the aged care facility. Oh, my heart. Sometimes when I stand under a hot shower, I deliberately remember that first shower back at our Kathmandu hotel after a 10-day Nepalese trek without a proper wash. Who knew that a simple shower could be so euphoric? Choosing gratitude when times are tough. It's definitely not that either-or situation that denies your real and valid sadness or pain in this tough time. That's what I'd call toxic positivity. That's just another way of turning away from those feelings that are asking to be gently held, perhaps for the first time. This shift of awareness into the gratitude vibration, though, won't happen all by itself. This new mindset holds yourself gently and at the same time makes a choice to find everyday moments of quiet joy. Lorna's story. My elderly mum was usually an optimist. However, in the last couple of years of her life, she was beset by many and varied health issues and a growing list of lost freedoms and things she could no longer manage. Sometimes I would visit her and she'd be despondent. What's the point of going on like this any longer? I'm no good to anyone. This is not life. That was really hard to hear. Resisting the urge to remind her that her family loved her and she was precious to every one of us, I would sit quietly, hold her hand, look into her eyes and say, I'm hearing a part of you that feels like this is not how life's meant to be. Yeah, I get that. I'd visit again the next day, expecting more of the same. But oh no, Lorna was a changed woman. Having expressed her feelings, she had then made a choice to shift her awareness into a higher vibration. She would say, I gave myself a good talking to. I said to myself, come on, mother, remember you have a precious family who all love and support you, a comfortable brick house like you've always wanted, and caring neighbours. Choosing gratitude. I love you, Mum. If you enjoyed this story and feel that other people might find it helpful, I'd appreciate it if you could activate the algorithm to help others find it. This is how you do that. Please subscribe to my channel here, give a thumbs up or a quick comment, or share it. My book, Good Choice, A Soul Story, is available at Balboa Press, Amazon or Barnes & Noble.